Hello, this is Alekias, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenixstate. I last recorded this on the 17th of June, as you can see here, and I am now recording on the 6th of October. That was a move that took twice as long as expected, but I don't want to bore you with personal details. It has been a heck of a time, but I'm happy to be recording again. I have updated to version 1.05. I have been playing on 1.04, so this will be my first foray into 1.05, as I was playing in transit to my new location. I am now in my recording studio as well, so hopefully the sound quality is good. Please let me know. And that, I will get into it. Total power... Okay, I don't even remember what I was doing. Was enforcement what I was trying to push? Yes, pushing democracy, enforcement, and heart. Total power over the estate. Looks like our approach leader, just for the profiles.
Yes, sir.
And that's a rather autocratic way to handle things. Pros giving voting rights. Haven't we done this a few times already? Merchant Society. We look at factions. Merchant Society, big on mind, not so much us.
Roger that.
So, no. Demand that the city... Yeah, that's not likely to happen. It has been so long. I apologize, since for me it has been 4 months. So it's going to take a little bit to remember where I was at with all of this. Looks like I have at least one of every design. We go back into models and we look at what we have. Looking at the design. And what are we looking for? Numbers look kind of wonky. Base designs aren't that great. That's something that should not change, but looks like it is. This is very confusing for me, and this is very high as well. Well, let's take a look. What do we have? That's right, we have the GIs as well as the soldiers at arms. Already using an automatic rifle, already using combat armor. Right, and our enemies are using powered armor, if I remember correctly. These guys. Or battle dress. Not powered armor. I think they do have some powered armor somewhere in there. I fell back a hex. I'm recalling that now. It still leaves us with the what to design. What is our machine gun looking like? They are also using combat armor. We're good for infantry. What size is this? 240mm howitzer. I do not want to upgrade that. That's already draining quite a bit, I am sure. That's a 150. You know what? I might just tell them to hold off. Starkshan's Reich foresees war. Starkshan's being... Okay. Yeah, not so much. That would be disastrous. I will suffer the profile hit to smooth things out. Oh. Too bad. It is hostile now. New commander for 7th Infantry. And who do we have in the reserve? Oh, because they're merchant society. Porky D-Pants. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to remember. I recognize the names. Okay, looks like they have a bit of everything. The Fist and Enforcement. Not so much somebody I'm looking for. Government. That's... Oh, right, that's this one. Hammer and Sickle. Then we have the Reformist League, Autocracy, Government, and Heart. Then we have Superior Party, Democracy, and Commerce. And we did not luck out with these factions. I think I was largely ignoring who's who, other than, like, loyalty-wise. So we have a choice of Dolly Quintlord, High Profile Government, and Eric Neonsong. Mind Commerce, More Democracy, Against Meritocracy. Not particularly skilled, but I think we're going to go with Eric here. There we go. That takes care of all of the decisions. Now we get to look at the actual front. So we have one person all along here except for here. We have them doubled up on the weak points of the line. I don't think we can do anything against this guy. So their armor, the armor piercing is insufficient for our armor, just as ours is for them. Okay. A few new icons I'm less familiar with. Yeah, that would be quite a foolish attack. As I expect, because these guys have been a thorn in our side. Now I've got to worry about these guys as well. This is getting a little bit sketchy. Because of that, I think I'm going to pull my militia back some. Unless... well, they're out of supply. I'm not going to be able to really push on this front. Yeah, I can't really do it. Oh, did I do these guys already? Okay. So I did some of this turn already? Supposedly. Yeah, that should be relatively trivial. Should let their armor move down and then I can cut them off and eliminate them. I think I will leave them in position. I can't really cut off anything right now. Alright, what else do we have lying around? We have the 7th. Who are new. Probably going to end up going down to this front. That might not be what I had intended for them. I know we have the Belelier starting to push in on the sides. Let's see, what have I got? Got plenty of troops, not too much metal, plenty of industry. We have our railheads. Make sure we have them in each. And that is indeed the case. We have a solid railroad all the way across. No, this one's still under construction, but we can't get it because we need machines, which we don't have, and metal, which we're not getting to the destination. Detmold has a basic truck station. So does Kana C, which I know we've been strapped for so little resources in trying to expand the military, also trying to push the logistics and constructing stuff, and it hasn't been working out too well. Even the capital's only at a truck station too. I do have the technology for... Nope. No solar energy or power plant. But that is something we are doing right now, I believe. We are currently researching. Current task. Mining techniques.
Aye, aye, sir.
Power plant or solar energy? I'm trying to remember, we have lots of fuel on here. I'll take that as a no. We'll stick with solar. Be a little expensive to make.
Aye, aye, sir.
We don't have energy shortages right now. We actually have quite a surplus. And then population happiness has dropped not too long ago, if I'm remembering, and is recovering. Let's take a look. Yep, we have the basic amenities that I am looking for to keep the people happy. But it is only the basics. Yeah, I'm starting to get refamiliarized with everything that was going on. If I want a new brigade. What am I making? These are all machine gun infantry. For the most part. Nope, raise form. So I could raise this formation. And I'm going to. But I might do it a little bit. No, I'm going to do it in the capital. I'm not going to do it further out. Get more troops, start manning the line with Starkshans. And then I think the other thing we need to do is to push the truck station here to be able to get the supplies to build the rail station at Detmold. 100 metal, 100 house finances. Alright, if we look at the treasury cash flow, we are looking at a deficit of 200. We can sell a bunch of fuel. It's not worth a ton. We can use that to buy metal. Ooh, not a lot though. I think we will break the bank with that. That is expensive. I think we're going to have to live with that. I don't see a way around it. We need the increased truck station. So we'll get that done. And we'll see how things work out. It'll be interesting to see how things progress as we move forward on this one. Especially with Starkshans turning sour. I really don't want to open a front with them because that weakens them against Belelier. But some of these things are things that must occur. Approaching times of total war. Everyone at war with everyone. Mechanized heavy machine gun infantry. Recruit civilians. Limit science. All for the front. Oh yeah, the lost message every turn. I forgot about that. Give voting. Yeah, didn't we just give them voting rights? Incident with boldness. Not too fond of government. I don't want to irritate them quite that much. So I think I will look the other way. How is the unrest in Albion? There is none. Not enough quality of life. It's a bit surprising. Still, I will ignore. Darkshans to be conquered? Nope. Yet another. Oh. None of these are good choices. Let's get rid of the worst of them. We don't need Porky. Harry Silliman. Didn't I remove him from a different position? Not that great.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I will handle this front first. Let's move the troops down. Let's move all of you. Now we still have some supply problems, but not as bad. Not gonna move in. We'll hold fast here. Well, maybe just a little bit. Was it worth the risk? He asks after doing it. Alright, let's bombard. Oh yeah, that's right, they can actually reply. Gun 690? That doesn't seem right. Let's take a look. What have they got in here? Grenadiers. Wow, that is a big formation. Oh, because it's their strategic command, so it has all the extra. Oh, okay, it all makes sense. Wow, that's a lot. Stand by on the rest of the front. Slavers really aren't moving in for it. So we'll just push them back. Overwhelming odds, so we're going to hurt them regardless. Alright, the tanks give a little bit more of an issue. And then we have nothing else in the middle here. We have our 2 units, which desperately need replenishment. That's right, they were all starving for a while. Nice and stable down here. We have a screening force. Commander first. Okay. So these armored cars could go to any formation. We'll bring them up here. Yeah. Okay. So they are well and truly unattached. Change the HQ. Attach them to 5th. And then we have our militia hanging out there in the mountains. We'll get the walkers up here. Like I said, stand fast. The railhead's not going to go anywhere. We don't have any of the right supplies for it. Get some artisanal production. Produce a few machines. We're going to need them. And we'll save the last 100 metal or so. Actually, let's get the ammo done. I'm going to reserve that last 100 for construction. We're actually not going to get any replenishment done this turn. But that will take us to the end of this turn. Much faster than the last one while I was getting reoriented. Bellier seems to have pulled off. They're not quite as aggressive. They were pushing us back. Unfortunately, we've fallen behind on bureaucracy points and the tech race. But Bellier is kind of a beast right now. There's Darkshans moving against, I can't remember their name right now. That's alright, the slavers can line up. I'll keep pounding the front line. What is the victory overview? They have half the population, 40% of the planet. Wow, even Starkshans has managed to outstrip us because we've lost population. Probably due to all the issues with population happiness. Government reach 45. No. Political power, general stratagems. Got plenty of political power. Still, I'll split it. Applied sciences. Actually, let's take a look. Why was I pushing applied sciences so much? Energy storage, walker, launcher, prospecting, payload, fuel efficiency, vehicle armor optimization. Yeah, those optimization techs will be pretty handy. Let's go with 1/3, 2/3.
Yes, sir.
We'll get those discovered out. Workers in Albion being harassed. $204 possible, so about a 50-50. Do we want the... Yeah, the autocracy is easier to get rid of with democracy, so we'll send in the troops. Give us a bunch of fear, which is not the best. Wow, 40 to 80% of the workers. We'll give in to some of their demands. We have the credits for now.
Roger that.
I don't want all the cities having issues. I would like to build some improvements to raise happiness. And it looks like our enemies are going to give us the breather we need to do so. This may be very fortuitous timing. Get these moved down here. Get the 7th moved over here. And let's see about just pushing in general. Lock up this entire area. Let's push the militia behind. Shazam. I know the odds lowered when I added the infantry, but I wanted them as meat shields for the tanks. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it's what I did do. And it did not pay out. Which is unfortunate. But we'll at least get them trapped. Let's go ahead and drop the artillery. No recon. And it looks like we're not actually going to see anything. We did get some hits. We just can't tell what they were. Leave the rest. Attack these tanks, see how that works out. See, there we are, chewing up a few of them. This one will be straight infantry. A little bit risky. Still managed to push them back. There we go. Nothing to push on this end. Get them moved up here. Move those ones as well. Go battle dress. Ooh, and a quad. Ouch. Glad I wasn't intending to attack there. Let's see. Population happiness is coming up just a little bit. Let's see if we can improve things a little. Well, no, we can't. We already have hospitals at 1. Are we already building? Yes, we are. We are already building. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. Yes, we'd seen the problem with the happiness, and we'd already started to upgrade some things in the hopes we could improve the situation. Let's go ahead and expand upon that. We're not going to do it out here. We need to let things construct. We actually got a little bit of metal and a little bit of high-tech machinery, or just machines. And I think troop replenishment, we're going to see how we'll hold 200 metal in reserve for construction come the end of the turn. I guess most of the troops we need, it's just getting them out to the front is the hard part. Cannot sell any more fuel. Do we want to sell food? They're already selling anything that's over and above our stockpile, so we'll leave that alone. And with time, I believe we can definitely generate another turn, especially as these are going a little faster now. Hopefully we're getting things under control. Yeah, we're just not seeing much reaction from Belelier. I haven't been paying attention to the borders out here either, so could be going really well, could be going very poorly. Although I don't think Starkshans was quite that narrow. I know they're pushing, Starkshans is pushing against Uzima, what's it? Oh, they pushed us back. I'll have to review. I didn't quite see what the damage was there, but we took losses. 300 infantry. Not too bad. Glade truck. National budget. Applied science is at 15. Supreme Command Council, they can go down to 5. We have plenty of political points. Interior Council, 5. Foreign Affairs, sub 5. Go down to 2 maybe. And give 6 to the Interior Council. Secret Service, we'll bring them down to 5. Staff Council, we'll want 10, 11. Same with the model design. Actually, we'll bring them down to 6. That leaves us 25 and 25 for our primary research, which makes me happy. And then Applied Sciences gets 15. I'm pretty happy with that lineup. Faction command candidate. I don't think there's a single faction that we like, but let's take a look. Yep, they're mind. Refuse. Autocracy. No. Interior Council. Taxation priorities. Well, let's push that up to 15. Tariffs I almost don't care about at all, but we'll keep it at 2. Human resources are where it's at, as are interior policies. Oh, we'll go with something like that. Then we have our Eastern Front looking solid. Central Front against Holding. Well, the odds do not look that great. But I feel we need to respond to this. But without wrapping up the eastern side, lose the militia involvement. Oh, well, apparently they're pretty significant. They do widen the front, which makes a difference. Oh, those are the Galactic Republic infantry. We want them involved. Drop them out. See how that works. I mean this.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Oh, that did not work out quite so well. We did hurt their readiness quite a bit, so we could probably do a follow-up. Ouch. That one did not go as well. I mean, the odds were closer. That's not too much of a surprise. Let's get our infantry on the line. Spread them out, and we'll bring the militia back. Meanwhile, let's soften them up. See what we can accomplish. Okay, we took out one of them. Soften them up with a few more shots. It's actually pretty decent results. Readiness isn't as low as I had hoped. Now what does this look like? Still pretty poor. Tanks with infantry backup. I do not like these odds though. it's mostly because they have the recon. Move them there. We'll take the salient and leave it. Spread these guys out to cover the gap. And then pull back here. See how things progress. We have the other unit, don't we? Yep. So let's spread these guys out. Then on the west side, nice and quiet. Yeah, that's about to be expected. That takes us to the end of this turn. Oh, not quite, because we've got... Wow, we depleted all metal. Sent it all out to zones. Tell me it went to... a little bit to the rail yard. A lot probably went to starting construction on... Yep, that is 124-ish? 26? Something like that. And the rest went to there. So yeah, we used up all that metal. That is alright. This is without anything quite done. 3 turns left on all of those, coming along slowly. We did finish the barracks in Kana C. The truck station is a couple turns away. Worker happiness, regular civilian happiness, both happiness. Okay, things are improving slowly. It looked pretty bad there for a little bit, but we got a few turns done. And we're here along for another episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you staying till the end. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.